cold weather taking its toll on Utah's fruit crop. And while some apricot and cherry blossoms have frozen, there's another challenge these cool temps bring. Central Utah Specialist Sam Penrod with more from Utah County. Sam?
What appeared to be a bumper crop will now likely just be an average season for the majority of fruit growers here in Utah County. And the leading factor has to do with cool weather that prevented the bees from doing their job.
The bees have to work for there to be a fruit crop. We have to have good bee activity to set fruit, and we just haven't had it.
Well, the bees were out in force at Mitchell's orchard on St. Patrick's Day, helping to pollinate the apricot trees. The cold and wind has kept them from completely pollinating the apple and peach trees.
If they don't pollinate, those flowers are not going to develop. They'll just drop off. They'll dry up and drop off, and so we're going to see a heavy shed. A lot of those blossoms that were on the trees are not pollinated, and so they'll come off on the peaches and the apples.
When the apricot trees bloomed nearly 2 weeks early because of record high temperatures, Mitchell was concerned. And several days later, when the weather turned cold, his apricots froze, along with most of the other apricot crops at orchards in Utah County.
It was cold on several mornings, and I don't think they're gonna do any good this year. They'll just be shade trees now.
If the weather starts warming up when May arrives next week, Mitchell says there's still time for the bees to pollinate the peach and apple trees, so he says he's not going to worry yet.
By the end of next week, you gotta be able to see pretty good what's gonna stay.
So while you had better not count on finding apricots or sweet cherries this summer, growers are still optimistic by the end of the summer, you'll still be able to enjoy plenty of peaches and apples grown locally. Sam Penrod, KSL 5 News, Utah County.
All right, Sam, thank you.